My name is Raymond. I'm a family nurse practitioner, and we're going to be talking about weight loss here at the PBC located in Carson, California. The first thing I want to talk about is, weight loss is not easy. It's very difficult. It's easy for somebody to tell you to go do this, this, and this, and you're going to lose weight, but ultimately, in reality, that's not really how it happens. Um, First thing I like to talk about with the patients is the hunger mechanism, how we actually, get satisfied whenever we eat. Obviously, food goes in our mouth, it goes down to our stomach stretches, hormones actually get released from our stomach. They go up to our brain, telling our nervous system to check the stretch receptors on our stomach to see how full we are. So obviously, by the time have you ever eaten and it kind of felt really full and said like, oh my God, I hurt myself? The reason is because by the time the hormones had gotten up to your brain and the nervous system had you check the stretch receptors in your stomach, this is empty, this is full, art probably looked like this. That's why we felt like that. So let's kind of put that to the side. So the first thing I talk to my patients about that's very important to lose weight is, are you having a protein for breakfast? A protein for breakfast is very important for many reasons. First of all, humans have been around for thousands and thousands of years. We've only been civilized for about the last 400. We were known as hunter gatherers, and all that means is that we used to live on berries and we'd have a meat kill once every 2 weeks. So with that, we have this gland called a thyroid gland, and our thyroid gland regulates something called our basal metabolic rate. That's the rate at which we burn calories every hour. And so we need to make sure that we feed ourselves in order to make sure that we're not going into a starvation mode. Because our body's really good at using the calories that we have. So if you don't eat, don't worry, your body's going to use the calories you have very efficiently, and it's a survival mechanism, i.e., us as humans are not extinct. That's why having a protein for breakfast is so important. The next thing I tell patients is to drink between 76 and 128 ounces of water per day. As we eat and the food gets digested, obviously the proteins go to our liver, and our liver changes the proteins via a process called hydrolysis in order to make other proteins, enzymes for metabolism, and also proteins for cellular repair. But it's all done needing a net input of water. That's why water is so important when you're losing weight. The next thing I tell patients is not to drink soda. When I say no soda, I mean no diet soda. If you're going to have soda, please have 6 ounces of regular soda, and then give the other 6 ounces away. That way you could have some of the sweetness and fizz. And then a lot of times my patients say, Raymond, that's great and all. I have my protein for breakfast. I go to work. I only got 30 minutes for lunch. But the problem is when I come home at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, my daughter's cooking dinner, smells so good. First thing I do is I go right to the cabinet. I need everything in the cabinet. And a lot of patients tell me, Raymond, I get most of my calories between 4 o'clock and 8 o'clock at night. I like to call that the weak time of the day, since that's when we get most of our calories in that particular day. So what I tell the patients is I advocate something called bulk fiber. Bulk fiber is something that you would drink after work when you come home, i.e., such as Metamucil or the all natural papaya bulk fiber that we sell here at PBC. Basically, what happens is you drink the bulk fiber, it goes on down, your stomach stretches, releasing hormones that go up to your brain to help you control your hunger all naturally. So if I could get you, instead of eating 10 cookies when you come home and you only eat 2 cookies in the cabinet, I'm able to save you 700 calories per day, and we do that 5 days in a row. Just that one intervention by itself will help you to lose weight. That's why I advocate bulk fiber during the week times. And a lot of times, patients have been on other diets and they've skipped meals, whether it be lunch or dinner, whether they did it on purpose by accident. But what ends up happening is your body needs protein in order to survive. So, what your body will actually do is it'll go and it'll get the protein from your muscles. So, have you ever had a friend that said, I lost 30 pounds and then I gained 60 pounds back? Well, the reason that is because during the weight loss process, when they didn't eat, their body took the protein from their muscle and they actually used that. So, whenever they went to eat normally again, all they didn't have the muscle to actually burn the calories. So you have to think of your muscle kind of like the fire, and the glucose is kind of like the wood. And so the more fire you have, i.e., the muscle, the more wood you can burn, i.e., the glucose. So that's why I tell the patients that we need to do something called increased muscle mass. Obviously, I know it's unrealistic for me to expect you to go to the gym and get a gym membership, but it's not unrealistic for me to think that you'll go to Big Five, buy some 4 pound weights, and while you're at home watching your favorite TV show, I want you to do a load bearing exercise such as curl, turn, and push. And you have to do at least sets of 12, 3 different repetitions. And yes, that's going to make your arm look better, but the real benefit is increasing your basal metabolic rate. So that's why increasing muscle mass is very important. And for the last intervention that I talk to clients about, that's very important, is to exercise daily. And once again, I don't expect you to go get a gym membership in order to start exercising because I know that's unrealistic. My definition of exercise daily is 30 minutes of uninterrupted moving, such as everybody buys groceries on Saturday for the week, but if you want fresh fish or chicken, what do? You go by the grocery store on Wednesday and buy it. So a lot of the times I advocate for the patient to come home, drink their bulk fiber, walk to the store if it's within a mile or two, buy the food, come home, cook the dinner, and that actually counts as exercise because that is 30 minutes of continuous movement. So with those 6 interventions that I just talked about, those are the basis for any type of successful weight loss, whether you use medication or not.